Ridge Trail. This is northwest of Madison, Wisconsin, probably 25, 30 miles off of Highway 78. And got about a 6-mile hike planned today at least. So come join me. You start off with this trail, you go right uphill. Looks like it's a wash basin. When there's a lot of rain, it runs right down the hill here. The trail's a little treacherous to begin with. We are still on a decent uphill climb. We're up pretty high now. Can look down in the woods. Great little place to maybe sit down and have a cup of coffee or something. Time for a break. And nothing like having a mid-morning coffee break. I got about 1.25 miles into this. I got maybe about 5 more miles. And beautiful pavilion here. Beautiful view behind me. Wintertime it might be a little bit better because the leaves will be down, but the leaves are blowing off the trees. Color is a little past peak, but still just beautiful yellows and oranges. Very peaceful walk. A lot of elevation. A lot of the trail is sand, which is a little harder to walk in. There's sandstone, a lot of roots, a lot of washouts. So it's not a very easy trail, but very enjoyable so far. And there's a three-way split here looking at all trails. Just let you know, an app out here would be real helpful. The signs they have are pretty worn out. The sun has disappeared, so it's getting a little cooler, so I had to throw another jacket on. That's why we bring a day pack, so we're prepared. There's like two big different loops. I did the half of the first loop. Now I'm going to do this full next loop and then come back and finish the other half of the one I started out on. But there's trails that go through. You can cut this down and make this a mile, 3 miles, 6 miles. It's nice. A lot of trails in Wisconsin, most trails are like that you can pick and choose what you want to do. But an app really comes in handy. No, this ain't an advertising for all trails, but if they want to sponsor me, hey, give me a call. You get on the backside of these trails, you lose all the noise, road noise. I saw a couple of people way in the beginning of my hike. Now I'm seeing nobody back here. And not a lot of views back here, but it's the deep forest again. There's a lot of rolling hills. We're out in the driftless zone, so you can tell where the glaciers came through and carved out through here. And the trails are no longer sand, they're mostly rock and dirt. It's just a beautiful hike. All of a sudden, this trail comes out of the woods. It's like a big, huge prairie, and we're walking. Beautiful trail. Trees all around us. A little earlier, I could have went straight and just stayed in the woods, but I wanted to follow the trail that was on my app. Just try and keep the mileage about what I wanted to do. But wide open area, just gorgeous. Okay, we are coming back to the large pavilions. There's like a cabin here too. You must be able to rent that for whatever. There is water here, but it says it's not drinkable water, so you must have to boil it. Well, break is over. Had a bag of Kirkland peanuts picked up yesterday from Costco, 270 calories. Give me a little fuel. Drank about a big bottle of water. Coming up to where we had our coffee this morning. Anyway, one more part of the trail that we haven't done yet. That'll take us back, make this a complete loop. And we've done most of this trail then. There was a couple of offshoots we didn't do, but about a mile and a half left. All right, we're down the big hill at the car. And my car is the only car in the parking lot. It's not a very heavily used trail from this end. We're gonna check out, there's supposed to be another entrance where you don't have to climb up that big hill. All right, people, thanks for coming along with me today. We did 6.27 miles, 627 feet of elevation, 2 hours and 44 minutes. This is located right on Highway 78, so if you'll notice, you can hear the car traffic. It's one major highway. Once you get going into the woods, this disappears. You have a wonderful, and like I said, I saw 3 people all morning, 3 or 4, and a couple of dogs, and they were all walking dogs. There was nobody hiking. It's right off of Highway 78 and Highway 12, which is southern Wisconsin Dells, northeast or northwest of Madison, Wisconsin. So it's easy to get to, but like I say, there's a lot of noise right down here. But there was a big sign here marked for this parking here, I enjoyed the trail immensely. I would suggest you come out and walk it. I'm going to take a run down and see if I can find a different entrance so you don't have to walk up this huge incline. Once you get up on top, it's nice. It's not a lot of inclines. It's a pretty easy walk. But getting up there was half the battle. So I appreciate you coming with me on this trip today. Thank you so much. Okay, if you go past the main trailhead where you see a sign from earlier, and a couple 100 feet, there's a road that goes off to your left. Right, I'm up where I had a snack. I drove up here. If you take Highway 12 to 78 and go south on 78, and you'll see the big sign for the Black Hawk Trailhead. If you go past that to your next road on your left, which is Watcher, take a left, and it's a pretty rough road, but I got up there in my wife's little car. All right, thank you very much for watching.